Tim, how can you sum up the game from your point of view?
Yeah, I think the first half we played really well. We were on top of the game, constantly putting pressure on. But then second half we kind of fell away and they came into the game, had the better chances, which was disappointing. But I guess on the real positive we can take is that we didn't lose the game, so we just need to keep going onto Wednesday.
Do you think in that second half there might have just been too many little mistakes adding up from our point of view?
Yeah, it's just sometimes a lack of concentration where you just need to stay on it the full game, and people slip up and they get on top and their fans build up and the pressure goes on us and they start creating chances. So it's just about managing the game, which we didn't really do well.
And there was definitely a sense of nerves around the crowd. Do you feel that as players?
Not so much. Of course, the crowd was going to be nervous because the performance today wasn't really good enough. In the position we're on the table, there's going to be nerves, but we just need to stick together and try and get through this tough period.
And in terms of the games coming up, it's Oxford next. Is that just as important as this was today?
Every game for the rest of the season is the most important games of our lives. So we need to be at 100%. We need to win these games and we need to try and get safe.
And of course we would have wanted all 3 points today, but for you defensively, how important is it to stay concentrated to make sure we then don't go and lose the game?
Yeah, as I said, if we're not going to win the game, then we definitely can't lose the game. So we need to stay switched on the full 90 minutes, and the clean sheet helps us to get a point in the right direction. So as I said, we'll just go on to Oxford again and hopefully we can get the win.
Is that a kind of game? Is that more physically demanding when it is quite scrappy in that sense?
I think the second half, yeah. The first half, as I said, I thought we were in control of the game. We kept the ball, maybe just didn't create enough chances. But the second half, when the game's like that, it's like a basketball game, and the two teams are just trying to push for a winner. It's going to be a bit physical, but that's just a championship football. We need to get used to it and get terms with it, and again move on to the next one.